Hey, what's up guys? UrAvgWarGamer is back with another video of Warships, and I would say it's a news rather than a guide or anything related to the game, and it's about the bug that kinda haunted some of the carrier players. Actually, some carrier players getting grieved. Which is going to be the topic of our video, and that is associated with the Yamato Kai, which is the version of Yamato that having a unique camouflage. That's it. This battleship has a serious game breaking bug that kind of pisses out some of the players that manage to get into the 7 km range of the Yamato Kai and getting their game completely crashed. And I will show you the way how this is gonna work. They are going to fix it, however, and they have given the compensation of 10,000 doubloons to the players who own Yamato Kai. And by the way, the Yamato Kai was available in the couple of months ago as a wishing wharf event where you have to spend ridiculous amount of money to might have a very slim chance getting this ship just to get the camo of the Yamato. It's the Yamato Kai that having the epic rarity just because of this camouflage. That's it, nothing else to it, and it costed a lot to some players only to find out that it does have a game breaking bug, which I will show you right now. So this is the video by the guy Thunder LA, in which he have basically showed us how this bug gets triggered. And in order to trigger the bug, you can play either carrier or you can send ASW strikes. All you need to do is to go into the Yamato Kai's 6 km range. Okay, so any plane, any like ASW strike or maybe the airstrikes from the Dutch cruisers, anything that comes, which I will show you here, that goes and trigger the Yamato Sky AA, every single ship around it, every single ship around 7 km, their game is going to get crashed. And that's why the CV basically is not able to deliver any strike whatsoever. It's as if Wargaming just realizes that, okay, we have the big whale that have spent Yamato Kai. Look at this. You see that? Like, let me just go back and see, like, you see, there's the sign where the A gets triggered, and there's the Yamato, right? And there's a carrier, right? The carrier cannot strike him. The critical error has occurred, and I wonder why. Like, this is a whale ship, right? You can only spend ridiculous amount of money to get the Yamato Kai, and it's the same version of Yamato. And how? This is the most baffling part. How Wargaming managed to make a Yamato Kai having this problem associated with using planes? That seems kind of weird. Or is it, I just have this conspiracy theory that I can't say this, it's not sort of a theory. Initially I thought that they want to really protect these players, right? So that the CVs cannot deliver any strikes, right? Even the Dutch cruisers, especially the CVs, because again, if you want to go and try a strike, you just never, because your game crashes every time you go for the Yamato. So you can see here, as soon as the A activates, it crashes the game for all players. It's not like the players that are basically on your opposite team. It's also for your side as well. So everyone gets their game crashes, and you can see here critical error has occurred, and now it's another way of him showing you the bug gets triggered from simple ASW strikes. As soon as the Yamato Kai A triggered, the bug will kick in, and it's gonna cause the Chikuma 2 game to crash because he is within 7 km. You will see here, right? So this happens with any type of aircraft, crash triggered by the activation of A, and you will see here right now. Now he is within that area. Look at that. You see? So that's what happened with the bug, right? You cannot able to do any damage as a CV player whatsoever. And I wonder really why. I have so many theories to it, but honestly, my theories kind of go completely upside down once I saw that they are actually giving 10,000 doubloons as a compensation. I mean, Wargaming giving 10,000 doubloons as a compensation because they have disabled Yamato Kai from playing in this patch. You cannot play Yamato Kai if you have spent so much ridiculous money. You cannot really spend, or at least time, on playing the ship dispatch. And well, that kind of upside down my theory, because I thought that, well, they want to give some protection against carriers for a short time, because Yamato at tier 10 has really bad AA, and it's the copy of Yamato, so they should have, like, I don't think so, done anything wrong with the code. How the coding can go wrong while just making a duplicate of Yamato, which is Yamato Kai? And my theory is that, well, they're trying to just protect that very, very small percent, not the chance, small percent of the players from the carriers itself. So everyone games crash, they basically, giving some room to these players for some, I would say, couple of months till now. Again, that's my theory. I am pretty wrong now, but it's still kind of like that. Alright, here comes the fun part. I checking through the Facebook forums, Facebook pages, and even some Reddit posts as well. And well, there was a time when there was a guy who asked the question, what's the difference between the regular Yamato and Yamato Kai? Someone just replied, Yamato Kai, it's immune to aircraft attacks. Oh my god. That's what anyone can think of. Like, literally, I mean, a relatively new player who are playing maybe the Hakuryu or Midway or anything, if he does not know what's going on, he might be thinking like, although, I mean, it can be a complete joke. It might be a full humor on in this sentence, because he definitely know that. I mean, a game crashes, there's a good chance that he just know this, right? But it's pretty hilarious. This sentence really chuckled me a lot. And the moment we started to seeing some of the things from even the big YouTuber, the Yamato, oh sorry, not the Yamato, the Flamu. The Flamu actually has also posted on his YouTube channel about this whole Yamato Kai situation. And then it just triggered every single guy what's going on in the game. And everyone started to know this bug. They realized the bug, and well, once the players realizes that, well, Wargaming also realizes that we cannot hide this further, because if we hide this, ultimately some players in Yamato Kai will gonna ruin someone else's game, and people will be like complaining, why my game getting wrecked by a Yamato Kai that have its AA turned on the moment the plane goes there. Like, everyone will be complaining. So Wargaming has to do something. They might not want to spend giving doubloons back to these players who have already owned the Yamato Kai, but they have to. They have no other choice. They have to really, do the client update, and also they have to stop the Yamato. They will prevent the Yamato Kai and temporarily disable them, and that's what it happens. Okay, they have to do this because everyone knows this now. At least majority of the players in the Reddit, on Discord, and even also the other areas, people started to realize this situation. And here's the comments that kind of also funny and kind of like interesting to watch. So when I also initially heard that they are giving 10,000 doubloons, I was also kind of surprised that how much value that Wargaming giving back to these players if they don't play Yamato Kai for that time. For a limited time, you might not be able to play Yamato Kai, and that's why they're giving 10,000 doubloons. And the reason why is all of those players are whales. The players who own the Yamato Kai must be a whale, or he must be the most luckiest guy alive, because, well, the chance of getting the Yamato Kai is like stupidly low. And maybe you might have spent some I would say wishing wharf tokens or whatever you call it, and you might just get lucky to get Yamato Kai in your initial openings. Okay, again, it's about the luck for getting Yamato Kai, or it's about a collector who's absolutely crazy whale. He might be a fucking millionaire and having tons of money in his bank where he can just spend to guarantee himself getting Yamato Kai, even if it's gonna be the worst situation for him to do so. But this is what Wargaming targets, right? They targets those players that have a lot of money, and well, to compensate them, because they won't be able to play that ship as a collector, that would be disappointing. That would be really a pain in the neck, and that's why they have given 10,000 doubloons to just, do not let them talk, or do not, I would say, discourage them to spend more money, which they are already doing great. But this will encourage them to be like, okay, if they have given us this generous compensation, well, we should not talk more, we should not complain more, we should not go into the player support and all that stuff. But still, I would say, just like the guy said in this comment, it's also a pretty good move on their part, and I kind of also believe that it's a good PR move, without a doubt. Like, I mean, again, the same thing. They want to protect these players. These players are the ones who spend so much money and helping Wargaming staying profitable for a very long time. So they will give compensation that good. And I will definitely going to end the video here. At least I want to showcase you that these sort of things can happen. I have some conspiracy theories, but well, they kind of gone down to the to the wall, or it's just, I just get rid of those thoughts that I have in my mind once I saw that they are actually giving some doubloon compensation. And at least that's good for the game. We are not getting at least these serious bugs this patch later on. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments, let me know. If you have any thoughts, let me know. And well, I will try to answer whatever question do you have other than the Yamata guy issue, or anything related to the game. I will try to answer. Take care guys, and peace out.